Okay. Hi, Grandboys, maybe. Elliot and Emery. Maybe Serenity. Who knows? Okay, this one is called The Mitten. The Mitten. Okay, get comfy. Get your binky. Get your blankie. Get a drink. But get ready for Sylvia, Kyle, Ruth Ann Johnson, Rebecca Lim, and Tad Beagley. With special thanks to my Ukrainian friend, Okosana, whatever the word is. It's a Ukrainian folklore. The Mitten. Once there was a boy named Nicky who wanted his new mittens made from wool as white as snow. There's Grammy. She's doing the yarn from the wool. And there's Nicky. He's jumping in the snow. He's a crazy kid. At first, his grandmother Baba did not want to knit white mittens. If you drop one in the snow, she warned, you'll never find it. But Nicky wanted snow white mittens, and finally Baba made them. There's Baba doing the knitting the mittens by the fire, and there's Nicky, happy as could be. Look at that's the shape of a mitten. After she finished, she said, When you come home, first I will look to see if you are safe and sound, but then I will look to see if you still have your snow white mittens. So off Nicky went, and it wasn't long until one of his new mittens dropped in the snow and was left behind. Oh no. Grandma sees it. There he is. There's Nana. Oh, Baba. Feeding the geese, and guess what? There he is climbing a tree, and what's on the ground? One of his brand new mittens. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. A mole, tired from tunneling along, discovered the mitten and burrowed inside it. It was cozy and warm and just the right size, so he decided to stay. See, there's the mole. He said he's going to go lay there and take a nap in that nice warm mitten. Because it's snowy. There's a rabbit. A rabbit. A snowshoe rabbit came hopping by and stopped for a moment to admire his winter coat. It was then that he saw the mitten, and he wiggled in, feet first. The mole didn't think there was room for both of them, but when he saw the rabbit's big kickers, he moved over. Big kickers. That rabbit has got some big old feet. There they are. Oh, I'm sorry. There they are. Both of them snuggled into that one mitten. They're crazy. And there's Nicky, not knowing that he lost a mitten. He's going to get it. He is going to get it. Next, a hedgehog came snuffling along. Having spent the day looking under wet leaves for things to eat, he decided to move into the mitten and warm himself. The mole and the rabbit were bumped and jostled, but not being ones to argue with someone covered with prickles, they made room. Oh my goodness. They sure did make room. That's a big mitten, huh? Look at that bunny. He looks irritated. Uh-oh, sorry. Grandma's trying to read you this story in bed and not on something. As soon as the hedgehog disappeared into the mitten, a big owl, attracted by the commotion, swooped down. When he decided to move in also, the mole, the rabbit, and the hedgehog grumbled. But then they saw the owl's glinty talons. They quickly let him in. Oh my goodness, that is a very fluffy mitten. Look at that. The mole, the rabbit, and the porcupine, and now the owl wants in. That's a big old owl. Grandma must be a good knitter. Up through the snow appeared a badger. He eyed the mitten and began to climb in. The mole, the rabbit, the hedgehog, and the owl were not pleased. There was no room left, but when they saw his diggers, they gave him the thumb. You get to go into the thumb. And there they all are, trying to all wiggle into that. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh, here comes a fox soon. Look at that. But they all probably still toasty and warm, all snuggled up. It started snowing, but the animals were snug in the mitten. A waft of warm steam rose in the air, and a fox trotting by stopped to investigate. Just the sight of the cozy mitten made him feel drowsy. The fox poked his muzzle in. When the mole, the rabbit, the hedgehog, the owl, and the badger saw his shiny teeth, they gave the fox lots of room. Oh my goodness. That mitten sure turning into a gigantic sleeping bag. Uh-oh. I see a bear coming. And there he is, just hanging out, not realizing he lost his mitten. Oh my goodness. A great bear lumbered by. He spied the mitten all plumped up. Not being one to be left out in the cold, he began to nose his way in. The animals were packed in as tightly as could be, but what animal would argue with the bear? The mitten swelled and stretched. It pulled and bowled too many times its size, but Baba's good knitting held fast. Oh my goodness. Look at all that room. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What's Grandma doing? She's lost control. Look at that big old bear. You think that bear's going to fit inside that mitten? My goodness. I see a mouse coming. And there's Nicky, still not realizing he lost his mitten. Along came a meadow mouse, no bigger than an acorn. She wriggled into one space left and made herself comfortable on top of the great bear's nose. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. It looks like Nicky might have realized he's forgotten something. Look at all them animals in that one little mitten. Look at the little mouse on the bear's nose. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The bear, tickled by the mouse's whiskers, gave an enormous sneeze. Achoo! The force of the sneeze shot the mitten up in the sky and scattered all the animals in all directions. Oh my goodness, look at that. It's like an animal tornado. Look at them all flying. Look at that big old bear. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was a lot of space in there. On his way home, Nicky saw a white shape in the distance, and it was the lost mitten silhouetted against the blue sky. There it is. And there's Nicky. He sees it. There he is. He said, oh my goodness. Oh, look at them. They're all sad now. They were so cozy. As he ran to catch his snow white mitten, he saw Baba's face in the window. First she looked to see if he was safe and sound, and then saw that he still had his new mittens. What a good boy. She doesn't know that he really lost it for the whole day. See, he got it. See Baba down in the window? There she is. He didn't get in trouble because look at how big that mitten is now compared to his other one. There's the normal one. Oh my goodness, it's so big. That was the end. Okay, Grandma loves you.